Welcome to day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas workouts. I'm here to have some fun with you. We are going to be focusing on ankles and legs today. So we'll start with a little warm up and then we've got a superset for you. So join me and let's have a good time here leading up to the Christmas holiday. All right. I'm going to start today with some ankle cars, controlled articular rotations for the ankle. So I've got non-working leg foot underneath my calf here, and I'm just going to dorsiflex. Oh, it feels good. Yeah. Those ankles, they need some love, and you'll definitely feel that in your calf if you can get your dorsiflexion. Yeah. So we'll do a little bit of plantar flexion as well, just to stretch out the ankle and the toes a little bit before we start the full rotation. Now I just want to try and keep my leg from moving too much during these, so I'm going to use my hands to stabilize it a little bit. I'm going to come back up into my dorsiflexion toes towards my shins here, and then I'm going to start big toe side with a controlled rotation. You don't want to move too fast. You want to try and get the largest range of motion possible. No point should be painful. If you do have any ankle injuries, you might notice some areas that, even past injuries, some areas that are going to kind of skip a little bit or pop. As long as those aren't painful, it's okay to try to work through it and try to go as slowly and as controlled as you can. Do 3 rotations in one direction, and then, yeah, I just got to pop right there. I do have some past ankle injuries on my left side specifically, so even if it pops, as long as it's not painful, it's fine. Going through that full range of motion, making sure you're curling the toes down in the plantar flexion and up in the dorsiflexion there. Perfect. All right, we're going to switch sides. Same thing here on the other leg, starting, oh yeah, with that nice dorsiflexion, getting a stretch through the back line of the lower leg here. Oh yeah, I could hold this for a long time, but in the nature of being expedient today with everybody, we won't hold it for too long. Come back into plantar flexion now on this side, toes curling down, and you want to hit these end ranges when we go through the rotation here in just a moment. All right, so coming back up into your dorsiflexion, start with the big toe side, full controlled articular rotation here, trying to squeeze out every bit of movement and rotation from the ankle. I'm just going to do 3 in each direction here. That's 2. It feels good. If you have time to do more of these, more is great for these controlled articular rotations here. Oh, yeah. One more for good measure here. Let's do it. All right. That's just prepping the ankles here for this next movement. We're going to do a combined movement for this warm-up. It's unweighted. You can do some of these weighted, though, if you want a little bit more of a challenge after your warm-up, for sure. But we're going to start in a half kneeling position here. And we're going to do a combination of an ankle flexion press. So I'm going to come down into the ankle. You can stabilize yourself with your hands on your knee, coming down as far as the ankle will let you without the heel lifting off the ground, and then pressing through that foot to get you back up. At the top of the movement, make sure you've got a little bit of dorsiflexion, tailbones curling under to keep you nice and upright here. You can have a little bit of abdominal engagement, nothing too serious, 15%, 20% here. And that's just going to help keep you nice and tall. We're going to do a lift off in this position. So we want to try and keep that posterior pelvic tilt and just lift an inch or 2 off the ground on that back side. We'll come back into it just like that after. So that's going to be the movement. We're going to do that on both sides. We're going to do 6 reps of this. So get ready into your half kneeling stance and coming down as far as you can into your ankle flexion. Press back up. And then let's actually protract forward as we do that lift off. You don't want to come up too high. You want to stay nice and low for these. Hold for a moment and come back down. Coming back into that ankle flexion and press, protract scapula, and lift off. Good. That's 2. Down. Here we go. Oh yeah. Seagulls are cheering us on again today. Here we go. Back down. Ankle flexion press. And half kneeling, lift off. Good. All right. Almost there. I know my legs are starting to feel it. Good. One more here. You got this. And press back up, protract, and lift off. Hold it for a moment. Make it a little harder here at the end, and control it down. Ooh, yeah. That's spicy. I like it. All right. Switching sides here. Nice little lower body focus for your 4th day of the 12 days Christmas workouts with iron mobility here. All right, and we're getting that mobility in for sure right now. We're gonna come down, same thing as the other side. We're coming into our flexion first, pressing through the foot to lift ourselves back up, and then protracting and lift off on the back. All right, let's begin. Coming down as deeply as you can into this ankle, and you may notice that one side gives you a little bit more movement than the other. Press up, make sure you've got that posterior pelvic tilt, and lift. And that's okay. We are not perfectly symmetrical. Work with what your body is giving you here today. Good. Protract and lift off. Halfway there. Protract and lift off. Good. 2 more. Good. Last one. Make it count. Lift off. Hold it for a moment. And down. Oh, yeah. Woo. I like it. My legs definitely feel warm. Hope yours do too. If not, you can always do a little bit more of that. Up to you. But we're going to get into the superset with weight here for our strength training portion of the workout. I'm just going to do 2 rounds today. You can, of course, do another one if you want while you're doing this on your own. Up to you. But I'll give you 2 sets of the superset here today. Now, we are going to do a kettlebell clean and reverse lunge with a little bit of rotation. I'll show it to you first, and then we'll do it together. Let's do it on this side. I think that'll be better for you. Okay, so starting, 1 bell for this today. We're going to do a goblet hold for our clean, and you can do this with 2 rack position, but for today we're going to do a goblet. So find a bell that you can safely do 6 reps per side with, and really only need the 1 bell for this exercise. So if you want to do it racked, 2 bells, same weight, ideal. But for today, we're just doing 1. Okay, so setup. We're going to bring our bell over here, right between the legs. Same sort of setup you would for a deadlift, right? Right between your feet. Coming down into my deadlift position. And we're going to break the bell, setting up. Nice breath in, expansive brace in the abdominals. Push through the feet, clean it up into your goblet position here. Now I'm going to hold the horns for this one today. I like this handle. And we're going to step together. We're going to go into our lunge and rotation here. So I'm stepping back with the non-working leg, rotating into the working leg, keeping the knee relatively above the foot here, and then stepping back up, bringing it back down, setting up again, okay? So that's the round. We're going to do 6 on one side, 6 on the other side, okay? Let's start with the right leg as the working leg. Get your bell set up here, right between the feet. Get yourself into your nice deadlift position at the bottom, and let's begin. Press and clean, step together, and step back with the left, rotating into the right just a little bit, keeping that knee above the foot. Stepping apart for the next round, clean, step together, and lunge. Here we go. Let's pick up the pace just a little bit. You still want this to be controlled. We're going to do 6 reps per side. Nice. Halfway there. Two more. Last one. Good, and switch sides. Go into it right away if you can. Right leg stepping back now. Rotating into the left. Oh yeah. Love it. This feels good. Oh yeah. Halfway there. If you start to lose your balance, just find it again. Last one. Good. And rest. We'll take a little bit quicker rest period here today. I'm just going to do about 30 seconds. And then I'll explain to you while we're resting the movement here. This is going to be a little animal flow movement. We're doing the side kick-thrus. So you'll start in beast position for this. Catch my breath for a moment. Beast position, so you're going to stay low for these. Beast position, if you haven't done it before, it's going to be on hands and knees to start here. And you want your knees just a little bit forward of your hips. So you set up, it's not, not your yoga position where you're doing cat-cows. It's a little bit tighter, a little bit closer, and you're going to lift your feet off. Or sorry, you're going to press into your feet and lift your knees off. All right? Knees are just an inch or two off the ground, and you want your shoulders right in line with the wrists, so you're not feeling like you're really pressing too much. You want evenly distributed weight through your whole body there for beast position. Now that's just going to be our neutral position, okay? That's where we are in the middle. We're going to be doing kick-thrus to each side. So, kick-through in your beast position, you're going to balance for a moment, opposite foot and hand here. So I'm on my left foot, my right hand, and I'm coming through, kicking out, nice strong kick, and I'm loading into this top arm. Coming back, beast position. Hit that beast, kick and load, right? And that's what it is. Kick through. You want to be able to hit each position for a moment, right? And go through, all right? Okay, hope you're ready. Let's do it. Get yourself set up here. We're gonna do 6 on each side for this as well. See a theme in this today. All right, now, are you ready? Let's do it. Beast position, we're gonna start, kick over here, left side, that means right foot. Beast position, made you hold it a little bit longer. Kick, back to beast. Kick, it's 1 on each side. Here you go. You're doing it. Hit that beast position in the middle. Make sure you're loading that top arm. You got a nice strong kick through. Good. 3 on each side. Good. Let's do one more. Oh yeah. And that's your kick-thrus. All right. Round 1. We're going to do one more round together. And then, like I said, if you want to do a 3rd round of this, rock on. I encourage you to. 2 is good, though, for us today. Keep the video nice and snappy for you so you can do this in between a holiday meal. Before the relatives get here. You know that moment in your workout where you're like, oh, I should have got something to drink. That's this moment. Workout in holiday sweater time. This is the thing. Have some fun with it. Find your ugly sweater, put it on, get outside. Rain, atmospheric river, doesn't matter what it is. Get out there, have some fun, get some fresh air. All right, we're going back into that clean and lunge, okay? Same thing, we're gonna start. Right foot's our working foot here. So we're gonna be rotating into that right foot. You don't want your hips, rotating significantly into it. Your rotation is coming above the hips. This is a spinal rotation more so, all right? And you'll feel that too. It's gonna be easier to keep your knee and your ankle aligned when you're coming down, as long as that rotation is from the waist up. Okay, let's get ready. Here we go. 6 reps, and then kick-throughs again. We can do it. All right, get yourself set up in your nice deadlift position. Breathe, brace, and press the floor away. Lift that bell up, all right? Stepping in, right foot's our working foot, rotating into it, good, and back down. Here we go. Good. That back foot, I'm really not putting any weight into that. It's just there to help me balance. My right leg is taking probably 80 to 95% of my body weight here. Good. You're already over halfway there. Maybe for your third round, you want to try heavier bell. All right, let's do one more, last one. And if we did 7, that's fine. We'll do it on the other side too. All right. Oh, go right into it. Don't stop. What are you doing? Good. Stepping in. Left foot's our working foot now. Rotating into that left foot. You got this. If you're doing this in the snow, send me a video of it. I want to see it. I'll repost it. All right, we're already halfway there. Good, you got this. Nice. This is your 6. If you have to stop, stop. If you can do one more with me, do one more. Make it a good one. Yes. You did it. See that bell out of the way. For your kick-throughs here, give yourself just 30 seconds of rest. You can have more if you need, of course. I'm breathing through my nose, out through my mouth. Get all that carbon dioxide out. You're doing great. 12 days. Try it. 12 days of workouts. Even if you miss the first one, you can go over. Just complete all 12. See how it goes. Let us know if you have any questions too. You can hit us up in the comments, or if you follow us on any socials, you can DM us there. Let us know if you have any questions about these exercises that we're doing, or if I skipped over something that you're unsure about. Be happy to answer that. All right, ready? Let's do it. Animal flow, side kick-throughs here. Let's have some fun. Beast position. Hands are nice and wide. You're a beast. You got this. Wide fingers. Fingertips grip the ground a little bit too. Just give you that added engagement and balance in the body. Lifting the knees just an inch or two off the ground. And here we go from beast position. We're gonna kick over to the left side, which means right foot's kicking first here. Let's do it. Make sure to load that top arm. Halfway. Almost there. Yeah. Kick. And come back to beast. Added challenge, you can hold your beast for another 30 seconds here. Come up. Breathe with me. Just holding isometric beast. Longest 30 seconds of your life. Protract, pushing the floor away here. You got this. Keep going. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah. Ooh. Oh, that feels good. I love it. Thank you so much for joining me for this expedient workout for your holidays. This was day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas workouts with Iron Mobility. Hallie and Jeffrey, we're happy to create this series for you. It's fun for us. And like I said, if you have any questions or you love it, you just want to tell us about it, or you got a video of you doing it in the snow, the rain, whatever wild thing you want to do, send it over to us. Hit us in the comments. We love to see it. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, or go over to YouTube if you're watching this somewhere else. Subscribe to the Iron Mobility Fitness channel. Hit that like on the video. Helps get it out there. Spread the good word to everybody else. And hit the little notification bell if you want to see whenever we do live workouts or whenever we're posting videos like this. Look forward to seeing you out there. Have fun. Merry Christmas and happy holidays.